do whatever's comfortable to you, because he's got the other two.
Yeah, can we all hear each other?
Yeah. Can I? Is this cool if I just hold this?
Yeah, of course. Should be able to.
Yeah. Can I
you
hold
t-
this?
can
Is
you
this
turn up
cool?
the mic?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet.
You can turn up
You can take the bass off as well if you want.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a bit better. Cheers.
Beautiful. Take the bass off, mine.
Well, we are broadcasting live from the Founders Hall on a BUCS Wednesday, and today we've got a fantastic basketball fixture on the cards with the women's ones against the Plymouth MARJON's ones, I think, as well.
It is the MARJON ones, yeah.
My name's George, and I'm joined by...
I'm Audrey, and I used to play for the women's team as well.
And I'm Tim, and I'm going to be playing in the game afterwards for the men's twos.
So we got that inside knowledge today,
Got
guys.
inside knowledge,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're going to be able to, pick out the plays and all that. And have Bath been practicing any certain plays for this game?
They've
You
been
aware of?
practicing about the different offensive strategies and defensive ones, so I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
I think we're good to go. I know the women's team's quite new today. They're got
new
a few
starting
returning players, but
But mostly it's new players on
Exactly.
our team, and some are back from placement, so the new team dynamic will be different from last year.
That's good. Well, do you reckon that sort of gives them a chance to sort of bond over this game, maybe develop some
oh yeah,
chemistry?
for sure. I know what would really help them right about now is to pick up a bit of confidence. Watched them last week in their game, and it really just felt like they needed just a little bit more confidence. Or sorry, not last week, the week before. Last week they smashed it. Really, they won by 60 points last week. But
And I
Yeah,
think,
it
I
was
think
70 something to 17 last week,
huge.
so
60-point deficit. And I think you mentioned that they've got a 2-2 record.
they got 2-2 record. Yeah, that puts them second or third, I think, in the league.
So they'll be wanting to up that win percentage. And
They
yeah,
certainly will. Last year they came second in the league, narrowly missed promotion. Got a new coach and a lot of new players, so
so lots of change at the team. And you
course.
mentioned that good result last week. How important is this game to sort of maybe start developing some momentum in the team?
oh yeah, for sure. I know on a skill level they're great. What they really need is some confidence, and to get a win here, be very good for their momentum. I
Yes,
think.
hopefully pinning up another 60-point odd deficit.
Yeah, that would be nice.
yeah,
wouldn't
that would
it?
be actually really nice. Massive confidence from them last week too, due to the 60-point difference.
Very
Yeah.
much so. Yeah.
Well, the teams are starting to come out onto the court. Plymouth first coming out.
And then we got a starting lineup. Katie out there, number 14.
We'll be doing our jump-offs as usual.
Yeah, tip off to start the game.
And
Nice
now-
little height differential there. Should
Should
work
benefit
out well
Katie at
for
centre.
Katie, I think.
And now we have Martha on the court with number 17, and Kira, Serene, and Alina, and Katie, of course, jumping off.
Right, ready for the tip-off. Here we go. And Bath
Oh.
and Plymouth managed to win the tip-off and immediately go on the attack.
Losing the ball in a
Number 3 moves to the outside. Plymouth trying to look for the opportunity to shoot.
A nice little skip pass there. Katie's not going to let that slide.
Oh, what a good block by Katie.
Referee's given that as a foul. Maybe some body contact in there.
Yeah,
Two
looks
shots
like
for
it.
a shooting.
Maybe unfortunate to catch a foul on that one, Katie.
Would you say it was unfortunate Bath didn't win the tip-off there?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think
It was quite an even tip-off, to be fair.
it was quite an even tip-off. Maybe some
First
timing
shot
involved
is
in there.
good.
Wait, 1 point to Plymouth.
See if she can make the second one. Second shot is good as well.
So
How
Kira
important is
starting
that?
off.
Well, of course, you want to score the first points of the game, but you know, it really is a game of runs, basketball, and I think you
Nice start
never
off.
really count out a team at this point in the game.
You can hear, don't worry.
Strong rebound there from number 17.
Go for the shot.
Unfortunately, the air ball means that the shot clock violation does go off. Of course, if you hit the rim, the shot clock does get reset. So, unfortunate not to get a little bit of a graze there, but
And Plymouth on the attack again. See if they can increase their lead. Bath will be wanting to intercept the ball or win it back.
Looking a bit crowded out there, the Marjon girls.
Bath still with the zone defense though. Kira getting the rebound. Passing it to Alina, starting another play.
Switches it to the other
Serene
side.
shoots. Oh,
It's a
that's
good
close
shot, nice open shot. Doesn't fall, unfortunately. And the fast break for Marjon. Unfortunately, can't keep it in.
And there goes the ball to Bath.
Do you think Bath have bounced back all right? I mean, they haven't put any points on the board yet, but
They haven't put any points on the board yet, but they've
Yeah.
had some decent looks.
close opportunities.
They've had some decent looks early on. I mean, I
See
wouldn't
if they
expect
can,
this game to be a high-scoring game necessarily, but both teams capable of putting some up.
Katie putting it up. There goes 2 points to Bath.
And there's that height difference really paying dividends in the middle there. I expect Katie to be eating off that all game long.
Bath
Steal
on the
to
counter.
Serene, running it by Alina. Fast break,
That's a lovely
Oh.
steal. Can she finish?
putting it up.
A good pair of rebounds.
Oh, pass it. Oh.
Like
A
you
good
said,
steal for Marjon as well,
that height difference really making a big impact on the game, though, like you
for
said.
sure. Foul there on the reach-in for number 13. A blocking foul, according to the referee. Ball inbounded. She goes back to that reverse. Hasn't worked out well for her so far.
Passing it to the sides.
That's a lovely ball movement into the middle. Ball switches possession.
Plymouth perhaps the more physical side so far in the game.
Looking like it. And interestingly, referee looks like he's giving it to Marjon when it should be the Bath ball. It's gone back to Bath.
Trying at the screen. Serene
Connects.
gets it.
That's an open shot from the
Shoots.
top there. Unfortunately,
Oh,
doesn't fall.
and Katie
Good
gets a
rebound
rebound.
from Katie. Maybe
Again.
unfortunate not to get a foul, but she is
Nice.
stat padding and she will score.
Bath take the lead for the first time in the game, 4-2.
Good steal.
Pass it back in.
An unfortunate fumble there.
Just kept by Bath, though.
A lovely
Nice
backdoor cut.
one by Serene.
And an open layup for Serene there, number 7.
Good passes right there.
Bath starting to step on the gas, you might say. And here's another opportunity now.
Another
Fast break,
steal.
passing it.
Should score.
Oh.
Unfortunately doesn't make it.
Marjon has it back.
Well kept in
Open
by the
shot.
Marjon girls and a good shot.
Now Bath has the ball again, passing it to the side.
Unable to keep it in hand, unfortunately. Game of small margin, this.
Plymouth taking their time, 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Now Bath will want to be careful with their hands here, not to
Run
give
it,
away too many
Serene runs
fouls.
it for the fast break.
That's
Nice
another 2
one.
points. up.
Another steal leads to another fast break.
Another one by Serene, number 7.
Hands up. And it's a good contest into a miss. Bath looking the more comfortable side here so far.
Passing
Swinging
with
it
ease.
along the three-point line.
It's good ball movement. A tough shot, that one. But she almost manages to rebound. Bath setting up their zone again.
Another 2.
A very tough layup made by number 14.
Bath is switching between their defense with zone and man-to-man defense right there.
Yeah, I wonder whether perhaps they didn't get back quite fast enough to set up the zone properly. Always a danger with the zone.
Oh,
That's good ball
Oh,
handling,
there's
but a
goes-
great steal.
good steal.
Unfortunately.
come on with the rebound.
Just can't quite get the
unfortunate.
layup to fall, unfortunately, there. It's good
Oh,
passing,
that's a
but
good
it's even
steal.
better
That's a good
defense.
steal. Bath is slowing out the game again, swinging the ball around.
Katie gets the rebound again.
couple of players on the floor there.
Marjon's
They'll want to get back.
quite aggressive with the rebounds as well, actually.
They are being quite aggressive.
Using their physicality to perhaps try and tire Bath out a little bit.
That's for sure, that's certain, yeah. Tough shot, air ball's there. Shot goes out.
Shoots a 3. Oh,
It's off the rim.
unfortunately it was missed.
Good rebound, Bath.
14's been a key player for Marjon so far.
Bringing the ball up, taking the shots, yeah, agreed.
Katie's
Ball goes
using
in
her
the
height
middle.
in the
There's a bit
centre.
of post move. Oh, it's a lovely step
Oh,
through.
another 2 for Bath.
Very tough, very tough.
Now we have 4 minutes left to the game.
And a timeout, Marjon. Trying to recollect themselves here.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think they'll want to make any tactical changes, looking to play in the last 4 minutes of the quarter? They're 4 points down, so not a massive deficit, but at the same time, perhaps that physical style isn't quite working out for them.
No, not so much. Interestingly, as the more physical team, not giving away any fouls just yet, so I expect they'll probably try to keep their foot on the gas, but they'll have noticed by now the Bath zone defense, and they'll want to make adjustments on the offense to try and counter that.
Number 14's probably been their most impactful player so far.
For sure.
Do you think they've got to make sure not to rely on her a bit too much?
Yeah, it could be a bit like that. Few turnovers that they'll be pretty unhappy about, but I think they're still in the game.
And what do Bath need to do to really sort of put their foot on the gas and start accelerating away from Marjon?
I feel like they need quite a lot of fast breaks because in the first few points they got quite a lot of fast breaks, and that's how they've been gaining most of their points for now. But I feel like them swinging the ball around the 3-pointer and getting the attention away and then passing it back into the paint was quite a good strategy for that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Seems like there's space in the Marjon defense for back cuts and the easy layups.
Well, a good situation for Bath as they look to come back out onto the pitch now for the last 4 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, for sure. Looking to
and there's some
keep up the
changes
tempo.
on the new players too for Bath. Now we have Andrea for number 18 and Hannah, our captain, as well for number 15.
Yeah, watch number 15. Good shooter out there. She'll be looking to take some 3-pointers.
Could be an impact player for Bath.
Yeah, and
Could
she's
definitely
quite
be an
aggressive
impact
as well, so we'll see about the rebounds for
Can we
now.
see any threes?
We could see some threes today.
Only one attempted today, I think, so far.
I've known a lot of these girls to be quite trigger happy on the threes.
Yeah.
They can knock them down.
Do you need that sometimes as Marjon start off the last 4 minutes of this first quarter?
Ooh, and Bath is having quite tight defense on up court.
Huge hustle play for Bath there. Marjon can't handle the pressure just a little bit and turn the ball over.
Bath perhaps using that break, that sort of regained energy to play a higher pressure style.
Yeah, for sure. A couple new players come in, fresh legs, you know how it is.
Serene shoots a shot. Mid-range.
Off the rim.
Oh. Margot gets the ball again.
Now they
Tough passes though.
do need to watch their 8 seconds in the backcourt. They managed to get it up.
Moving it up on the right-hand side. 10
With,
seconds
just a
left
second.
on the shot clock. Marjon.
There's space in behind, and it's a
Number
good layup
14.
for number 14. Still being
She
a big
took her
impact player.
opportunity. She took her chance there.
She
though.
certainly did.
Swinging in at the back again.
Number 7 charges into the area. Tries to find a pass.
The
but
drive
doesn't
and the
quite get it.
swing, unfortunately intercepted. It's a Bath ball still though. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Good screen by Andrea to make space for Katie.
The drive goes in. The layup missed. Goes against Bath.
Marjon are putting more on their defensive rebounds now, given that they're against Katie with having quite a tall player on our team.
Yeah, it's a defensive technique called boxing out. Very effective against tall players.
There
Focuses
goes
on.
a 3.
Oh,
Oh,
she
and she
sinks it.
makes it.
She does sink it.
Big free for number 14. We've talked about her
Huge
impact so
three.
far, and that
Gives Marjon the lead back.
re-gifts the Marjon, yeah.
Now Marjon has the 1-point lead. It's from 11 to 10, having 2 minutes and 46 seconds left, and the ball goes out.
Lost focus a bit there. Bath,
The Marjon away support is certainly getting into the game, aren't they?
of course, the MARJON ones down for their game afterwards. Always nice to have support. Good energy from the Bath subs. That's a foul,
foul?
possibly
Yeah.
unfortunately. But, you know, you put your hands in, you're always that
second
risk.
foul for Bath so far this.
That's the third foul for Bath.
Third foul.
First foul for number 10 there. They'll be looking to limit those fouls in the next 2 minutes. Of course, once you get to 4 fouls, you get into the bonus area.
Good interception by Bath.
Yeah, did well to counter the inbounds play there.
Kept alive by number 10.
Ooh.
That's a tough floater there from Hannah.
Good ball movement though with her between her and Katie.
Yeah, nice pass into a handoff there. It's popular move. Clears up a lot of space. Unfortunate there. Inbounder stepped onto the court before throwing the ball. Ball goes to MARJON.
Just under 2 minutes left in this first quarter.
Bath will be looking to finish strong here. Foot out. MARJON player with a foot out of the court. Turnover to Bath. There's the outside shot.
Oh.
Off the backboard.
Getting the rebound though.
Gets
up
her
again.
own rebound
There goes
and the
a
foul on the
foul.
shot. That's 2 shots.
Good attempt though.
This will be a good opportunity for Bath here. It's been a very close game so far, though.
It has been a close game. Two
Not the
fairly
deficits-
evenly matched teams,
Not the
I'd
deficits
say.
perhaps we saw last week.
No, not at all. I think Bath would have been hoping to clear up a bit more space on the scoreboard, but still all to play for here.
First shot is no good.
Just a bit short there.
Number 6 here.
With Francesca.
She'll go again. This time
And
it's
she
good.
sinks the second. Good adjustments. Ties the game.
There's some new adjustments on Bath player. We have Jen, number 8, and Jess with number 4.
MARJON starting to settle in and
For the free.
Beat
Number
the press
14
there.
sinks it once again.
need a better closeout from the Bath girls.
The MARJON men's ones were very happy with the background of that one.
They were.
Getting stuck on the court. Oh, there goes
14 again.
turnover.
Looks like a travel isn't given. That's a
There
foul
was
for
a
sure.
foul.
First foul for MARJON of the game.
Bath foul actually.
Bath foul.
Defensive foul, right?
Not sure, defensive foul, not sure which player that was on, but there's a couple girls there blocking the way of the attacker. That's considered an illegal position
There goes
because
2
the
shots.
feet were moving at the time. The first shot is short.
1 more to go.
Bath will be looking to rebound strongly here and break, probably. Less than a minute left on the
Gotta
quarter.
work on their box out though.
That's for sure.
Rebounds, let's go. Passing it forward to their point guards.
Ooh,
A good
intercepted
steal.
by
Another
MARJON.
turnover.
Number 14, really a big impact player here.
Get the rebound. Oh.
MARJON possibly unlucky not to get that call there.
Bath moving it, looking for space. Goes back to Francesca.
Oh.
Manages to keep it,
Oh,
and a good recovery. Shot clock running down, but the ball has gone out regardless.
20 seconds left of the first quarter.
quite
Can-
unlucky on that.
Can Bath try and steal it and maybe go to put some more points on the board before the end?
They could. It's a 1 possession game now. I wouldn't be surprised to see
This
Bath
could be
getting
their
the
shot.
steal though. Let's see how it goes.
one
10
more
seconds
shot go up.
left.
The open lane,
Here they
and
go.
the shot goes up. It's
Might manage
short,
it. 5
unfortunately.
seconds. Number
4.
14 charging down the court. Try and get another shot in. She does.
And she
And she
does.
sinks it.
And it's a swish at the buzzer.
Good
Fifth.
shot though.
16-11 to MARJON.
Well, that first quarter definitely saw some shifts in momentum there, especially after that MARJON timeout. How important was that?
Oh, definitely very important. I think possibly the big swing for the game is Katie coming off the floor. I think the Bath girls tend to struggle defensively, especially with rebounding when Katie goes off.
Even offensively as well, because she mostly puts up the shot after the...
Yeah, she's certainly a linchpin in the middle of that team.
You mentioned for Bath as well, there's been some new additions to the team. How do you think they're sort of fitting in? How do you think that chemistry's building?
I feel like in terms of off-court chemistry, everyone's like getting on pretty well, and like we're quite familiar with each other already, given that we have quite a lot of external activities for us to bond and stuff. But on court, I feel like there's still some adjustments to make, given that we have a new coach as well. I don't think like he has to have a greater grasp of everyone's like abilities and like use it on the perfect scale on the court.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's certainly
he's got a task on his hands. But Bath have looked good, despite just it's not a huge deficit, just 5 points.
Not at all, not at all.
2 possession game.
And as I say, it's basketball is a game of runs. You'll often find teams will score 10 points in a row,
and the other team turning back,
and the other team will come back the same way.
One player that's put up some good stats in that first quarter was number 14 for MARJON, sunk 2 threes and had a few other points in there as well.
Yeah, number 14 certainly seeming like the full package for MARJON. I mean, handles the ball, shoots well.
It's quite all-rounded, yeah, for that.
Playing that physical game though, she might tire out towards the end of the game. Would you say?
She may do. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
It'll be a test of her endurance, her stamina.
For sure.
Well, an exciting game ahead of us,
the main piece
nonetheless.
so far. Yeah.
As the players come out for the second quarter.
Number 14 still out here on the starting the second quarter.
Looks like there might have been a change for the Bath lineup.
We have one for Jess, Francesca's still on, Hannah's still on, Jess is still on, but Martha is on as well. One of the key ball handlers of the court as well. She previously went on placement last year, and now she's back in our team again, but she has a quite strong, independent, all-rounded skill-based.
Good energy from the Bath bench to start the quarter.
Oh!
Wayward pass there.
They use that energy to regain the ball.
They certainly have.
Now Bath has possession of the ball, passing it to the side. Francesca.
For free.
For 3, the
getting
rebound goes to
Jess.
Bath.
Passing it in.
And the foul on the floor, according to the referee. That's MARJON's second foul of the game. They've been quite restrained as far as fouls go.
Bath go for the shots. Just misses, but manages to win the rebound. Number 15, the sharpshooter, you said, but she chooses to pass it.
A beautiful pass down to the backdoor player, and a great shot. Good to take the momentum back early in the second.
Good defense by Hannah. Pass.
Silly mistake by MARJON there.
Very silly. And
good defense on Hannah though.
Very good defense. They really need to just calm themselves down a little bit.
Trying to pass it in. Oh, bad pass though.
Possibly rushing a bit.
4 charges for MARJON.
That's a blocking foul on number 1, I believe. Just got to set your feet before you make contact with an offensive player, really.
Are those quite silly fouls to give away, you'd say?
I'd say possibly, although...
Easy fouls to give away.
Easy fouls. A slight push off there from the MARJON player. And that is a Bath ball off the air ball. Yeah, silly fouls possibly. I mean, always dangerous when you've got a player who can drive, but you never really want to get into the bonus early in the quarter.
Here you go, Bath again. Number 8, pass it to 6.
Swinging the ball around.
Possibly a foot there, missed by the referee.
A lob up the pitch by number 14. She's got 4 open. 4 goes for the shot and gets it.
Makes it. It's a good bank shot.
Good passes for them too.
Yeah.
Realizing like there's other players.
Reading the game
Yeah.
well.
It's
Will it be a jump out?
That's been given as a Bath foul. And Katie is back on the court. Let's see if Bath can leverage that for a few points here.
Given that they're only on a 5-point difference right now.
Katie
Oh,
for
Katie
Bath.
with the block.
Good defensive position there for Katie. She just makes it difficult for anybody to shoot when you're that tall and you fill that sort of space in the middle there.
Yeah, and given that playing with her last year, having her right in front of you is very tough shots.
That looks like an exciting matchup between her and number 13 for Marjon as well.
Oh, for certain.
2 tall players.
Happened to see the number 13 warming up, and she's a pretty good shot.
Oh! Is that a foul right there, Tim?
Foul on number 14 by the
Oh,
looks of
sure
it.
the
It's a good
foul.
drive from number 6 blue. 2 shots. It's deemed to be a shooting foul.
There we go.
Now 2 fouls on Marjon and 1 on Bath.
On the quarter, yeah.
But there's given still like 7.5 minutes left.
Number 6, Francesca, I think you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made 1 out of 2 in the first quarter.
And
Makes
there
it
goes
first
one.
time.
And there's 1 down. Can she make the second?
Another
She
great
does.
shot by Francesca.
She does, making the most out of those fouls and those drives.
Making it a 1 possession game once again.
Good defense right there.
It's really great to see the defensive hustle from the Bath team. Setting a full court press right from the start. It's beautiful for basketball, really.
Yeah, but might tire some of the players out in the long term though.
Of course, Bath here with
Katie driving
12
in.
players, while Marjon only brought 8.
Unlucky.
Always useful to have the advantage in terms of numbers.
Oh.
That's a beautiful
13.
pass.
That's a beautiful pass.
That was an easy shot, but you said she's a good shooter, and I think that might be some of her first points of the game there, number 13.
Yeah, always difficult to be guarded by the tallest
Slipped
player.
through the
but
fingers of Katie there.
Not a bad pass, but just needed to do a little bit more to grab onto it there.
Oh, another jump ball.
Good hands from the Bath girls there to not give away a foul.
Quite a lot of jump balls this game, yeah?
Yeah, it has been so far. Difficult to know if it's good
Goes for the
defense
free.
or if it's bad
Then he
hands
gets
on
the
offense.
rebound.
Unlucky not to get a foul there, possibly. There it is. Now, what do you think of Katie's free throw shooting?
It's improved a lot.
It's improved
It's
a lot.
improved a lot from last year. Because given that last year we've realized that for her getting shooting fouls is actually quite a frequent thing, given that
For sure.
there will be like 2-3 players on her. So it'll be easy for her to get shooting fouls. And if she polishes up her free throw shots, it'll be way better for her getting points.
Definitely.
Do you think it's important to be that sort of well-rounded player then, especially at the centre position?
Oh, absolutely. I think, obviously, you know, like any sport, you win
It's good
by
to have
scoring
all
the
good
ball,
attributes,
so,
yeah, exactly.
the better you shoot, the better you will play overall. I found that for myself playing.
Yeah.
Given that Tim's also one of the taller players on the team, yeah?
Yeah. I found that if I can't shoot on a day, which happens pretty regularly, the rest of my game will often fall behind.
Yeah, how important is it not to just rely on your own sort of I suppose, natural attributes, your height, your weight, your physicality, and really develop the more sort of skill-based side of the game.
Oh, absolutely. I think not just skill, but also effort. I think especially
Fitness.
on the defensive side, I think if you think about great defenders, they're typically the people with the greatest engines. They're working hard, they're getting back, they're in all the spots they need to be.
The players return out to the pitch here, and yeah, what would you say? Katie's got a good chance of making these?
Pretty hopefully so.
Hope so, hope so.
And we have some new people on the court as well. 3, Mia from Bath, and Alina, number 16.
Number 14 still out.
Kira's
for
back
MARJON.
on.
Can you
for
explain a couple of
13
those
as well.
changes to us? What do you reckon the coach is trying to get at with those?
I feel like they were trying to look at the game differently, given that Alina and Martha both are good ball handlers, and given that both of them are on the court. So we'll see how the changes in that goes. And Kira, number 13, she shoots quite well as well, given that she's a good three-point shooter.
Katie unfortunately missing both of those, but Bath still look high in energy, and with those 2 changes, maybe they'll be able to use that skill and ball handling around the physicality of MARJON.
Yeah, tough miss there.
It's 14 plays it in.
Certainly with the ball handlers.
There
coming
goes
out.
another jump ball. 2 people from Bath marking on 1.
Honestly, it's great defense so far from Bath. We just need to really translate that into
some point scoring.
Some point scoring, really. I
Close
mean,
that deficit.
You can steal the ball as much as you want, but if you don't score off
13
it,
charging. She'll shoot
not
over
too
Katie.
useful.
Gets the rebound, goes again.
Gives her a foul.
Casey just leaning over there, leaning over contact with the body. That is a foul, unfortunately.
And you can see quite a difference in the defensive plan strategy for Bath as well.
13. We'll sink her
There
first.
goes one.
Goes again. Does not make the second.
Snatch to that one, possibly a little bit long there.
Bath quick to move the ball up.
The skip pass.
Swinging the ball around Bath.
Unfortunately, a fumble there.
Really making the MARJON girls work for it though. Like
They
you
are.
say, using the importance of fitness there and the cardio.
Yeah, for sure. I think you can see watching the game, the MARJON girls aren't really trusting the Bath shot. It'd be interesting to see some of the Bath girls make a few threes, maybe draw the MARJON defense out a little bit.
Here come MARJON charging up the pitch.
That's a shot.
Goes for the 2. Oh!
And that is a jump ball. Again, interestingly.
Might have to jump to get the ball out of there.
Well, that's certainly true.
Oh, close though.
The MARJON boys asking that to be put up on the board.
Kira starting off the ball on the sidelines.
Never seen so many jump balls in a game, really.
Because I realize it's quite often for girls a lot of jump balls, given that they're actually, sometimes they can be more aggressive than the guys.
Bath swinging the ball around.
Yeah, possibly true. Less scared to hurt someone, I suppose.
It's an unfortunate shot there by number 16, but what a no-look pass to start off the play there for Bath.
And that's
Good
a lovely
passing.
pass as well. Possibly a travel, but
Oh, what a block by
a
Katie.
lovely block. Two-handed block
Martha
as well.
having while passing it to Alina. Bath setting up the new.
Free goes
Just
for a
from
free.
inside too.
Bath ball.
Great try by Mia though.
Alina in lots of space. Drives forward.
Oh,
Dispossessed.
Unlucky not to get a foul there. Possibly a hand on the arm, but a good steal
There
on the way
goes.
back.
Bath sets up their offensive strategies quite fast. Unfortunate with that pass though.
Do you
Good
think they
tip
need
from the
to
defence.
slow down that speed a little bit as MARJON once again managed to put some points on the board? Do you reckon they just need to slow down, take a minute, and perhaps
Yeah, I think you could be
approach a bit
right.
more cautiously?
I think I'd like to see a couple of the known three-point shooters come out. I'd like
Alina
to see
drives
Stepping
forward.
in, makes a
Gets the
shot.
two.
I suppose I should eat my words. That's a lovely drive and a
it's
lovely
important for Bath as well because it slows down that margin momentum.
Marjon just crossing half-time in time. And that's good points.
I feel like Bath should focus on their help, actually, given that they're also focused on the person driving in. And one small pass will then make all the attention go.
Yeah, it's extremely important to help the helper as well. I mean, when the drive comes in, the...
Got a bit messy there, and the foul has been awarded, has it?
Is that a jump ball?
Not a jump ball, I think possibly a foul or a travel perhaps. Was a foul.
Marjon ball.
And another foul. Puts the Bath into the bonus. That means any foul they give from now on will be 2 shots, regardless of if it's a shooting foul or not.
Marjon go for the shot, don't quite get it. Gets the rebound, number 3 though. Passes it out to 14, will shoot. Misses the 2.
Mia gets the rebound, passes it back out.
Number 7 drives forward.
No. They shouldn't have rushed that, actually.
One of the Bath fans in disbelief there. Hands on his head.
Find myself slightly in disbelief myself. Interesting call from the referee.
Long passes, there we go. Ooh.
But
Good
as many
defense.
basketball players say, the ball does not lie.
Bath with just under 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Trying to get a few more points on the board.
Oh, charging it in.
That's
Nice
a
one by
wonderful,
Serene.
that is a wonderful crossover there to take the ball into the lane and score an easy 2 points. That's a nice close shot.
Oh, they got
All
unlucky
the way
on
around the
that
rim,
though.
unfortunate.
Bath charge forward.
Oh,
Just
that
trying
was a
to
good
do a little
attempt for
bit.
pass and cut though.
14 staying
Too
low,
much.
dribbling through the Bath defence.
And
Oh,
that's good
good
defense from
rebounds.
Katie. Unfortunately, translates into 2 points on the rebound.
Having around 2 minutes left, the points is 27 to 19 for Marjon.
Bath will be looking to finish
Shooting
this
a
quarter
3.
strong.
Oh, that was a close one.
In and out there on the 3. That's closer to what we're looking for, though.
Bath needs to try a few more of those threes, and especially given the lead is extending for
Yeah,
Marjon.
Kira running the ball. Passing it across, driving the attention away. Oh. Will Serene make it?
Number 14 attempting to draw a charge there. Referee wasn't having any of it.
Number 14 with good ball handling.
Very nice. Can't get it to
Okay,
fall,
getting
unfortunately.
oh, another jump ball.
Possibly slightly premature.
Some changes being made on the court.
Hannah
Hannah
coming
coming
in.
in for Mia.
With a minute to go.
You mentioned Hannah's shooting ability earlier in the game. Do you think she'll be able to get some points up on the board for Bath?
Yeah, hopefully she'll be able to
Close that deficit.
close that deficit a little bit. Get a little run going for Bath. That would be nice from the girls' perspective. You can see she sets up in the corner.
Oh,
Unfortunately, wasn't quite set up for the shot.
Kira trying another 3. Ah, unlucky.
Just short.
Oh, good defense by Hannah. Run it.
Fantastic
Passes
defense
it.
and a good pass up the court.
Oh,
Just stumbles.
slow it down, slow it down.
Needed to swing that around a little bit earlier.
Let's see how defense
The
goes.
shot goes up and it's off the back rim.
Katie gets the rebound again.
Bath trying to slow it down, maybe take the sting
Oh.
out of the game.
Lena tries a
two.
shot. Oh,
A wild shot there, a little bit off balance. Not the best look.
Chasing on her defense though, quite tight.
Contact on the arm, I think, gives the foul there. That will be 2 shots because of the bonus.
Oh, Bath is on 5 fouls, while MARJON's on 3.
12 seconds of the quarter. Bath will be hoping for a couple of misses here so they can get down the other end and
capitalise on
finish strong.
the dying seconds of this first.
Exactly. That's a make. And that is the danger of giving away silly fouls early in the quarter, like you were saying
Yeah,
earlier.
because then it'll accumulate up, and now they're all on free throws already. Serene gets a rebound.
10 seconds
to
left
bring
on
it
the
up.
clock.
Oh,
A kick ball there stops the clock. Could be good for Bath.
Bath with 8 seconds here. Will they try a set play?
they can, they might. Because in basketball, anything can change at this point. Seconds matter.
Coach Poole shouting from the sideline. It's a good shot. In and out, unfortunate.
1 second left.
There goes the end of the second quarter.
Well, perhaps a bit more of a one-sided contest in that second quarter.
Yeah, MARJON looking very confident out there.
Was it more of a case of what went wrong for Bath, or was it more of a what went well for MARJON?
I think you could be right. I think a lot of the Bath players trying to do a little bit too much with their passes, trying to spread the ball into the middle. It's always a dangerous pass, and MARJON have been much better with their defense. They've had hands in the passing lanes, and it's paid off for them.
Yeah, well, the score here is 28-19 to MARJON at the half. MARJON going into the game, I mean, we thought it was going to be a close contest. Hopefully Bath will be able to put some more points up on the board as the game goes on. You guys got any predictions on who might continue to make an impact in the second half?
Yeah, I think the MARJON number 14 has been looking very strong all day. She's played every minute so far, so it'd be interesting to see whether she can keep up the energy for the whole game.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see the Bath shooters and the Katie stay out a bit longer in the second half.
And I feel like Bath should focus less on the strategic passes, even though sometimes having a lot of passes is useful. But sometimes it might be too much, and careless mistakes might just happen from there.
I think you're right. I think there's plenty of space around the court for Bath on the MARJON defense. I think the MARJON defense is built to pack the lane a bit, and I think Bath need to take a bit of an advantage out of that.
We see some of the men warming up here. You'll be playing in that game later. Can you give us a teaser for what's to come of how are the Bath boys feeling going into this?
Yeah, so we played against the W1s last week. Of course, Bath 1s and Bath 2s playing in the same league this season. Tough loss for the 2s. Quite a big loss, in fact, actually. And you know,
Admit it. Come on,
it's a big loss. It's a big loss. And you know, the MARJON 1s, they were able to beat the Bath 1s. So look, it's going to be a tough game. But the boys are ready for it, and you know, we're going to put our best.
Anything can happen in basketball. I mean, you guys said it yourself.
That's definitely true. I mean, you know, it's a relatively simple game. It's going to be a case of limiting the open shots, and it's going to be a case of scoring ours, you know.
And sizing up that MARJON competition. I mean, they've been watching the women play here and have been really getting into it. They've clearly a confident side.
Yeah, they've been enthusiastic. Looks like they've got high energy. They've got some size. It's going to be a tough game.
And do you think the coach will make any major changes going into this second half for either side?
Pardon? Wait.
Do you think the coach will make any major changes going into the second half?
I think they might level up their defensive skills and how they approach the offense, given that we want less careless mistakes, given that the first half they had quite a lot of careless mistakes on the passes. But I think the overall confidence of the team is quite good. So
yeah, I think on both sides it's going to come down to which team can limit the turnovers better, and
both teams has quite a lot of turnovers, to be fair.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, it's looking quite shaky on the ball possession side of things, so it will really be down to the point guards to try to maintain the composure on the ball and make the passes a bit crisper.
Well, very, very exciting. We're being broadcast live on Campus TV and URB. And yeah, I think we're going to take a little bit of a break here before the second half, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you soon. Yeah, I think I might go in they're sagging.
Not a basketball player. I just work for the URB sports stuff.
So,
You are listening to basketball coverage, BUCS basketball coverage by the URB and Campus TV. We are here in Founders Hall, and my name's George. I'm joined here by two of the players that are going to be playing in the upcoming men's twos game against the MARJON Plymouth W1s. I think it's the W1s.
that's right. Yeah, we've got Jimmy with us here. You've been watching the first half, haven't you? What do you think about the girls' performance so far?
They've been playing well, very well. Good game, moving the ball well. I think maybe take some more confidence in their shots, and defense has been good. But yeah, good half.
Yeah, I totally agree. Do you think they can bring it back in the second?
100%. Yeah, I think they've been the better team, the Bath girls. They've got it. No, honestly, yeah, take some confidence in themselves. They're good players.
How quickly do you think momentum could shift?
Very quickly. You can see it in the second half. They haven't really made many subs, MARJON. They're getting tired. So
I think you could be right. Yeah, I mean, Bath, of course, the home team here came with more players. I think that will be an advantage for them for sure.
Yeah, 100%, definitely.
And looking forward to your game. How important is that home advantage against MARJON, who are quite a tough side?
Very important, yeah. Hopefully, we get a good crowd going, cheer us on. We know they beat our ones, but you know, last Wednesday, I think we were we performed much better than the results.
Is there a
showed.
bit of a underdog sort of?
Yeah, I think there certainly is. I
mentality
mean,
going on?
we obviously got promoted last season, and I think we've built a completely new team. Jimmy, you're a fresher here, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I think we've got a lot of freshers and a lot of master's students, and I think we're only going to get stronger every week. So.
Well, both teams are fresh teams, fresh players, but
For sure.
both looking for good results here. We're about a minute out from the second half of the Bath MARJON women's team. Jimmy, thank you for the interview.
Thank
Good
you
luck.
very much.
Good luck in your game. Hopefully, we'll see you putting some points up.
Yeah, let's hear you on the sidelines, man.
Oh, definitely. Thank you.
Oh, that interview might not have been. I think it was.
No, it was on. Yeah, they got it.
Didn't see it get turned off.
Yeah, he just turned it off after the interview, but we are back. Welcome back to Campus TV. We're all three of us back, starting the
Nice
third.
shots by Katie.
And that is a beautiful drive into a hook shot from Katie. It'd be great to see a bit more of that from her.
Speaking to just some of the teammates just now, they need to boost their confidence in shooting. Some of the shooters of the team, they gotta still shoot it anyway.
Yeah, you know, they say the best shooters have the worst memories, and I think that's going to come into play here for the girls.
What's another one of those? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
There we go. Do you think Bath maybe need to risk a few threes then?
I'd certainly be looking to see them take a few more shots today.
Oh, Serene puts it up. Is that a foul?
I wouldn't be surprised to see that as unsportsmanlike.
Yep,
not a lot of aiming for the ball there, but I think they're going to get away with just a regular shooting foul. Unlucky for the shot not to fall there for Serene.
Nice shots by Serene. Now that's like 1 out of 2. Let's see, will she
Confident
make the
shooter,
second one?
from the mid-range at least. I've known her to make a few threes.
She can. She really can. Oh, that's a close one though.
That is a close miss.
I feel like Bath got to be more aggressive on the offensive, defensive rebounds, and not just rely everything on Katie.
Yeah, really, rebounding is a case of grabbing the position when the shot goes up, and I feel like MARJON have been a bit more switched on as far as position is concerned so far this game.
MARJON.
Referee's calling a travel there. I think that's a good call. Just changing a pivot foot one too many times there, the MARJON goal.
The mics are being thrown around in the studio.
We're out here breaking the mics in the studio.
Lots of passion in the studio.
It's a good block, but Bath maintained the ball. You're looking to run a box play here. Set some good screens. It's a good shot. Unfortunately, it's a little bit long. And MARJON are going to work it up the court. Slight fumble there. Bath unable to capitalise on it.
So now the crowd's going up though for Bath. Unlucky with the shot. There goes a foul.
Foul on Serene. That's really what I'm talking about in terms of getting position. I mean, if you're not in the right position, when the shot goes up, you really don't stand much of a chance of coming away with the ball.
There we go. Number 13, MARJON. First shot, see if she makes it. Misses.
Just a little bit short.
Unfortunate for her, she's been shooting well so far this game.
She has shot well so far. I think she's maybe 3 for 4. But struggling a little bit on the free throws.
Now,
MARJON are going to maintain the ball. Should be a 14-second shot clock.
stays at 9.
Stays at 9.
She turns.
There goes an air ball.
That's got to be one of the worst feelings in basketball.
It is.
Airballing,
I
yeah,
can tell
it
you
is,
from
it really
experience.
is.
It really is. Especially after a nice move like that. That was a beautiful little spin move.
By number 3.
And to follow it up with an air ball is just heartbreaking, really. Bath continuing to try to force the ball into the middle.
And when you try to shoot, everyone has your hopes up. And then you misses an air ball, that's the worst feeling
Very
you
quick.
can
get.
Yeah.
One of those moments.
I know from experience, sometimes when you get the whole crowd standing up off the move.
And they all just sit down.
And they all
because of
sit
you.
down dejected after the shot. Devastating, really.
Good to see Bath making some moves though, and trying to be a bit more creative despite the 8-point deficit that currently stands.
Yeah, narrowing the lead just slightly.
Ooh.
A defensive gamble there didn't quite pay off, but the shot is a miss.
14.
Pushing it, pushing it.
It's good defensive tracking. Can't quite work out if it is a zone or a man defense. It is a man defense by the look of it.
But Bath players are kind of confused on who they're on right after there's a switch. So
It does seem
It's,
that way a bit.
communication right there.
Is that a switch, do you think, from the first? Do we see more zonal defense in the first half?
I think we see a lot of zone when the roles are more clearly defined. I think it's difficult for the girls sometimes because, you know, there's not a lot of variation in height and size.
Yeah.
So
A double
it can
change.
get confusing.
A double change just there. Did we see who came on?
Andrea got on, and I think Martha got on as well for Alina and.
The outlet pass is good and the shot is good.
That's
That's
good shot.
a long 2, that.
And that just boosted the Bath's team's energy. There goes a steal. Will it make it? Oh. Good crossover right there by MARJON though.
Number
Pass
14
into the
continuing to make a strong impact.
Goes to the free.
And
Three
she
for
makes
3.
it.
A fortunate bank there for number 3. Possibly a rushed shot, but gets away with it.
Ooh, tough pass right there. Ooh,
Lovely
nice one by
steal.
Kira.
Now Bath are going to want to move it.
Drives in by Serene. Hand. Ooh, nice one.
A lovely feint there with the front leg. Gets the defender moving so she can step back for the open shot.
They actually have quite good up-court defense right now.
It's fantastic team defense,
There goes a foul.
leading to the foul. I think the Bath girls have really taken control of the pace of this game at the moment.
I think they've got on quite well ever since the third quarter started.
They're going to need to translate that pace into some points here.
There goes timeout.
Timeout for MARJON. I think they've sensed it as well.
Just trying to take the sting out of the game, maybe.
Yeah, just a little bit. It would be important for the Bath girls to keep up the energy after the timeout. I'll be
Have you
looking
noticed
for
any
the coach.
key tactical changes from the first half, or are Bath sort of stuck to their guns a little bit?
They've stuck to their guns a bit. I think they have a game plan and they're sticking to it. And we'll see
They've
how well that
definitely
works
made
out.
less passes around the three-point as much compared to the second
That is
quarter.
possibly true. I've seen more drives go in
Yep.
and possibly less forced passes, but still a few errant passes in there. Been a bit easy for MARJON to pick them off. But I suppose they have actually cut the lead just a little bit. So
Yeah, lead down to 7 here in the Founders Hall as the.
And I feel like it'll be, given that it's a bigger chance for you to get scoring in the paint, so they much rather prefer driving in instead of shooting a longer distance now, which
do you
I think
possibly the MARJON girls getting a little bit tired?
I think definitely. I think you saw their physicality in the first half. It was almost a bit excessive, I thought, in certain circumstances, fighting over the ball. Number 14, I think she's maybe had to switch her play to more of that, using her ball carrying, her technique.
Yeah, she's been a bit quiet so far in the third. I mean, it's only been 4 minutes, but we'll see if she can come out.
We're seeing MARJON going for perhaps a few more longer shots. We saw number 3. She did manage to sink a good free there.
She did sink it.
But
possibly
maybe a fortunate free, but nevertheless a very, very good shot.
No lineup for the free throw. We'll see if that's just out of convenience.
Nice one. That's a really smooth switch right there.
That was a swoosh.
An important point.
Interesting, no lineup for the second either. Is it perhaps a technical foul here that we weren't aware of?
Oh. Close call though, close call.
That does reduce the game to, is it a 2-possession game now?
That is a 2-possession game with 2 threes to even it up.
2 threes are like 3 shots. Let's go the Bath.
I didn't catch what the technical foul was for there, but
Bath's crowd is getting bigger.
Another jump ball. Bath managing to get hands on the ball while the number 13 had it. And it's a Bath ball.
On the sidelines, yeah.
Careless pass.
We did say 14 might have been slowing down, but she certainly wasn't there.
No, she certainly wasn't, and she rushes down the court, takes it coast to coast.
Aggressive though.
And she's a great finisher, really.
Bath is just making these long passes, but they're very risky though.
They are skip passes, risky pass.
So you see MARJON steal the ball there.
Oh, there goes a foul.
Tripping foul there.
Number 4 looks like she's hurt herself.
Unfortunate to get the legs tangled a little bit, but
Looks like she's had her shin or her knee.
I think she's landed quite hard on her knee. You know, these wooden floors, they're not very forgiving.
Are knee injuries perhaps the most common in basketball, you'd say?
I think so, actually.
Knee and ACL putting a lot of stress through those joints.
Yeah, because I've got a knee surgery about this because of this before, so they're definitely not forgiving.
No,
she's
not
definitely
at
in quite a lot of discomfort there.
I've found, personally for me, ankle injuries can be very common.
Yep.
But knee injuries just as common.
Well, we hope number 4 for MARJON, you know, we hope that she is able to play on, extending her knee there.
Yeah, we certainly do. She looks like she's
going to have to be helped up by the ref. I don't think she'll be able to continue.
No, at least not for a little while. But it looks like it's not too serious, so that is encouraging.
Maybe just a bit of shock pain there.
Yeah, I reckon she'll have a nasty bruise, but
some ice will do though.
Some ice will be good for her.
The MARJON players have got to make sure that doesn't phase them and you know, continue. They did have a bit of momentum flowing there, and how do you reckon that might have stalled it?
Possibly. I mean, you know, any break in the game is good for the team on the other end of the momentum, but we'll see if the MARJON girls can keep the energy up.
Still staying aggressive though.
Ooh, that was a silly mistake.
That will be a backcourt. And it is, because the number 3 maintains possession of the ball, and the ref has given a backcourt violation.
Good screen.
A good screen. Another player down for MARJON. Holding the head always risky.
Yeah. What is the head collision protocol in basketball? So obviously we've seen in other sports head collision protocol become increasingly sort of more important and more rigorous the checks.
I mean, health and safety regarding head injuries is extremely important, as in any sport. I mean,
it can cause quite a lot of trouble as well.
For sure. I'll be surprised if...
she's holding her temple there. She does look all right. Smiles through the pain.
Sportsmanship right there with the high five, yeah?
Big smile. She's going to stay on. Lots of respect for that. Always find it difficult to play your best after a knock to the head like that, though. That's a tough shot.
That's a tough one, but it's very close.
And a good rebound, and she puts it up. That's second chance points, and that is so important to Bath right now. It's a fantastic cross-court pass and a lovely finish.
Marjon has quite a lot of good passes, to be fair, compared to Bath.
They seem to be able to snap back at Bath quite quickly as well.
Yeah, they're certainly not getting their heads down after a score.
Bath trying to drive it in.
Oh, beaten there on the dribble and a foul.
Shooting foul right there.
Rewarded for the drive.
So there goes 2 shots to Bath.
It'll be important for her to knock these down.
Then it'll close up the game a little.
Marjon maintaining their lead though.
Just over 4 minutes left in this third quarter.
Nice one by Martha, number 17.
Good
from
shot,
Bath.
shoots through the distraction of the Marjon supporters on the bench. Can't make the second, but it's a Bath ball. Marjon unable to secure the rebound, and it's going to be a set play for Bath. The screens come up to the top, and possibly should take the open shot there.
Jumping in and out. Oh, swinging the ball around. Serene
Shot
takes
for
a
Serene.
shot.
Off the rim.
Back with
That's
the
a
rebound.
reset to the shot clock.
Ooh, hard pass though.
Errant pass, and it's going to be Marjon's ball.
I feel like that tactic would be good when Katie's on court, given that she's having the height advantage.
Yeah, I suspect Coach Poole might have been watching some Victor Wembanyama highlights.
How tall is he? He's over 7 foot tall, isn't he?
Yeah,
I think
he's
so.
7'3", 7'4", I believe.
Is there not a point where you can be almost too tall?
Oh, certainly, and I think
Yeah, I mean, back then, yeah.
if you watch Wembanyama...
not the greatest agility, maybe.
Well, that's of course what makes this guy so special. He's what they call a unicorn in basketball because of his it's virtually unheard of to move like he does at his
Now,
size.
number 4, Grace, is on the court. Let's see, will she make an impact to the team?
It's a good shot.
Tough rebound by Marjon.
The crossover into
14
the lane.
driving it in again.
It's a beautiful
Oh,
step, but
lucky
she
shot
smokes the
though.
layup.
14's played every second of this game so far.
She has, but it seems to work out for them.
Yeah.
To be fair, she's quite a very all-rounded player, given that she can shoot and like get quite aggressive on the rebounds as well.
Haven't seen her miss too many of those layups.
Nice one by Francesca.
A good finish there. A good finish in the lane.
Reduces the deficit to 5.
Bath crowd is putting it up there. Having a 5-point difference, having 3 minutes left.
It's a good drive and a good block.
There goes 2.
Unlucky on the foul there.
2 shots for Marjon.
Possibly a good foul though, given number 13's layup compared to free throw record. We've seen her miss some of these, so possibly
Number 13, another
good
player who's
decision.
played almost the whole game. Her and 14 have had a good partnership, but both of them bound to be tiring up. Maybe
There
you can
goes
see
tough
it with
air
the
ball
ball.
with the free throw.
Very tough air ball on the free
Yeah.
throw. You never like to see those, but should give Bath a bit of confidence coming down the other way.
Hustling on the
That's 2
rebounds.
misses, but she gets her own rebound. That's the sort of hustle you like to see out of a player. Even after a disappointing couple of shots, is to work in and
Bounce back and get back in that right mindset.
exactly. And another Marjon rebound. Bath really need to crisp up their
The
rebounding
defense.
game.
Number 3.
There
Just
goes.
pulls away.
Managed to lose her defender there, and an open shot, and it's well knocked down. A long cross-court pass. Possibly a wasted opportunity, but
Another
there's
shot
the
by
open
King.
shot.
Oh, unlucky right there.
And that will be 2 free throws for number 14. Bath back into the bonus again.
The MARJON supporters really getting involved there, trying to convince the ref to give any call they want.
Bath should really watch out their team fouls, right? Given that there's still 2 whole minutes left.
Yeah, you never want to be in the bonus with a few minutes left on the clock. I mean, sometimes it's a
Good
useful
shot.
strategy if you're trying to get back into a game to stop the clock by fouling, but
We've seen that across almost all 3 quarters, Bath sort of being high up there in the fouls.
yeah, Bath just being a little bit careless with their hands. I think encouraged by the steals early on.
Yeah.
Always nice to see, but always risky as the game goes on. And MARJON restore the 10-point lead. Looking somewhat insurmountable at this point.
Fast break by MARJON.
And that is a foul. The feet are moving and the body is in contact, so that is a foul.
2 shots for MARJON, given that.
Unfortunate for Bath. MARJON up and down as far as free throw shooting, but
Another shot.
that is a make. Interestingly, only choosing to put 1 player in the lineup for the rebound, MARJON.
Bath should really hold on their rebounds tight enough, so because given that MARJON are quite aggressive on there.
That's a good crossover. Can't get anything from it though.
Tough finish. MARJON running it, having 2 people on defensive line.
That is given as a carry. Possibly unfortunately. Couple of steps taken there. Could consider a gather step, but Bath will be happy about that.
Good screen by Martha. Does she make a finish? Oh.
I think she will be happy about having her player stumble there,
Yeah.
but unfortunately
Taking the ankles with her.
not so useful without making the shot. We all love to see our defender stumbling.
Both sides looking perhaps a little bit tired as the end of the third quarter looms here.
And that is a good Euro step from number 3. Getting herself
Bounces
down
back
low.
from the stumble.
She does.
We have a bit less than 1 minute left of third quarter.
It's great sportsmanship to take a hit like that and to come back and be an important part of your team.
And extend MARJON's lead to over 13 now.
Extend the Marjons' lead.
A nice move by 14 there.
Mid-range shots. Oh, air ball.
Interesting, number 14 unwilling to give the ball up to number 4 there, who seemed to be open in the corner, but
Court awareness though.
possibly court awareness. Like to imagine there's some sort of feud.
Team rivalry.
Ooh.
Do you reckon the MARJON players will be trying to sort of get into the Bath players' mindset, chip away at them now? With that lead
Yeah.
being extended, only 1 quarter left to play. It's a tough situation to get yourself out of.
Of course, I mean, mental tiredness is a big part of this game.
Nice shots made by
And
Bath.
that's another bank shot from the 3-point line. Surprising to see so many bank shots from 3.
MARJON.
Watching the
looking for-
screen. Oh, nice turnover with the screen. Going past 2 players right there.
2
So
seconds
good.
remaining, and
footwork.
she hasn't noticed, and she can't get the shot off, and that is going into the 15-point lead. Sorry.
That was a good footwork right there by MARJON.
Yeah. Well, despite the points being extended, I would say that Bath have bounced back quite well in the second half.
Yeah, interesting. I'd say they possibly had their best quarter, but they've lost even more points. So
Perhaps trying to shake up the strategy a bit and maybe paying the price.
yeah, it's always tough to sort of adapt the way you were planning to play it mid-game.
Yeah.
But
Well,
pays off sometimes.
You've got your own game coming up. How are you feeling for it? Has the commentating helped you sort of get into that tactical insight?
Yeah, well, you know, it's always good to have your thinking cap on when you've got a game coming up, and we'll be looking to maintain our cool today and our strategy.
You're cool.
We've been known in the past to let go of our strategy in the third and fourth quarters, and it's
Maybe let the emotions take over.
exactly, yeah, and we call that hero ball sometimes when
There
a
we
player
go.
wants to take the ball on themselves. And
How are you adapting to the new coach as well, though?
oh, we love
Justin?
our new coach. We got a new coach, Justin. Shout
Coming
outs.
from our team last year, moving on to his.
You know, bigger things physically, and
Good for him, though. Good for him, though.
no, we love Justin,
We do,
and
we do.
he's a great coach. He takes on opinions, and he's got great
And he can
leadership
see
skills.
Will he be trying to rein in that hero ball though?
He'll be trying to rein in that hero ball. He'll be trying to get all the guys playing together.
And to be fair, he has a quite good vision on how the court works. And
He's got a great vision. He's got a great vision
Yeah.
and a great rapport, and I think we've really improved under him.
There we go. And hopefully the Bath coach for this game would have made the right tactical changes to reduce that 12-point deficit and try and scrape a win out of this for Bath.
We can see some size coming out for Bath. That'll be good for the rebounding stats.
We have-
Struggled on the defensive rebounds
There's
so far.
a few changes there for Bath actually, isn't there?
yeah, we see Katie for number 14 coming back on, and Alina for number 16. Still having 2 ball handlers on the court, which can also bring a positive change.
Errant pass there, but get away with it because the Marjon player couldn't quite keep it in. Table guys almost caught a ball to the face.
It's a risky business being down there.
It's a risky
It
business.
really is.
Bath.
The running shot doesn't fall. It's a good pass.
Gets the pass off.
The lane is open. It's just so
Katie at the
difficult.
rebound. Let's go.
It's just so difficult for the smaller
Bad-
girls to
bad
finish.
pass.
Steal
over
by
the
number
top.
3.
Oh, with the travel. There you go.
Great defense there to contest the shot both times, and pays off with the travel.
I really hope that Bath will put their fouls down, given that they had 2 minutes just now for having 5 fouls already.
Will be good to see a shot there, and it doesn't fall.
Unlucky though. 14th the rebound.
Dances past the Bath player.
Possibly some poor defense there. Needs to see a bit more hustle. But it's
Come
paid
on.
off because the fast break comes up.
Ooh, unlucky for Alina.
Can't quite finish.
Marjon still have their very aggressive rebounds.
Brave that to try to pass it over the 2 players in the middle.
Taking it slow. Katie putting it in. Marjon's having good strategies of when Katie has the ball in the paint, they'll have 2 to 3 people on her. So it prevents her from having those
Doesn't
foul
work that
shots.
time though.
Just slightly loose ball handling. That is a beautiful
Oh,
pass.
good
An
foul on
unfortunate not
Serene
for the,
though.
layup to fall,
Bring her to the free throw line for another 2 shots.
but it's a wonderful pass.
Bath still look very determined in this.
Well, still are very determined, and I mean, 8 minutes and a half is more than enough to come back from 12 points down, but
We'll have to see a run here.
we will have to see a run. We'll have to see some shots made, and we'll have to see some rebounds taken. That's an unfortunate miss, especially this late in the game.
Well, let's see if she can get her second.
Important shot, this.
Nice shot
Gets
made
it to
by
fall.
Serene. 1 out of 2 for that, yeah?
1 out of 2 there. Reduces the lead to 9. Oh, sorry, 11.
The lead
Still
sort
a
of been
double
hovering
figures.
around that 10-point mark for the last 2 quarters.
They have.
Ooh, good steal.
It's a good deflection. And that's a good crossover into a
Yes,
lovely
that was a
shot.
good put on. Alina, number 16.
Just a soft touch there in the middle to drop the ball in.
Free screaming for the ball and she gets it.
Nice block.
She does, but she's double
Jump ball
blocked in the
again.
middle.
Now, up till now, we've seen quite a few of jump balls for like around 5 or 6 times for the whole game.
Jump ball possession goes to MARJON. If you don't know, the possession will switch each time when there's a jump ball. So, for example,
Careful
the
of
next one
reaching
will go
right
to
there.
Bath. That's a great layup.
13 putting some points up on the board there for MARJON, re-extending that lead.
Yeah, certainly number 13 and number 14, the strongest players, I would say, this game. Good rebound and a good finish.
Bath getting that lead to under 10 for the first time in a while.
Second chance points, so important. I mean, it really gives you confidence in your shot when you know that your team can grab the board and still get the points set regardless.
Yeah.
It's good ball movement there, possibly sticking in the middle a little bit too long, but bailed out with a foul there. Bath have been quite good on fouls so far this quarter. Possibly a defensive switch from the coach in terms of philosophy.
Well, for now, they've been maintaining 0 team fouls, so that's actually quite good on them. Oh, good block by
defensive position
Katie.
from the defender, and lovely block. That's got to be a 4th or 5th block this game.
I think so.
It's impressive stat total.
But given that she's such a tall and aggressive player,
Possibly missed the pass into the middle there. Plenty of space.
another put up. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Running the ball. Alina trying to get in front of her. Careful of the reach though. Another jump ball.
Another jump ball. That one is going to go to Bath.
Go for the free, don't quite get there. KTV gains the ball. How important is it for Katie to sink these 2 shots?
I feel it's quite important because then it'll pull back the difference between the two. Given that we have 9 points difference now.
Reduce that distance for the difference for the first time in a while.
Now, Bath is really important to get their rebounds, given that Katie's the one shooting the free throws right now.
Yeah, I really think
With
it's
the
going to
box
be
out.
important for Katie to work on that free throw shot as she goes on this season.
Ooh, good steal.
Great defense there by Bath.
Sorry, I get entangled with the cameraman a little bit.
Tight environment in the studio here.
Ooh. Kira at the 3.
A step back
Will she
3.
make
Oh, she
that
banks
was
it.
such a good shot.
She banks it and it sinks in, reducing the lead to 6.
A lovely shot by
An important
Kira.
shot as well.
A huge important shot.
Boosting Bath's confidence right there. Good
Very
steal.
important steal.
That's
Serene runs it.
taking back
Oh.
momentum, Bath. A good block though for MARJON. Possibly fed by the momentum there. Trying to force the
MARJON
shot up.
having the screens. Tight defense from Martha. Ooh.
Need to watch the hands, the Bath girls.
Number 4 trying to drive it in. Jump ball with Katie again.
Another jump ball. That's good hands from Katie, not to
Bath
let the pass through there.
They're trying to up the aggression, would you say, in this last
Definitely,
sort of
definitely.
last 5 or so minutes?
Another timeout.
Timeout called by
Timeout MARJON. We haven't seen a timeout from the Bath guys yet.
no fouls being put up by Bath in this
That's
quarter.
really good. I feel like that's such a it's a record for the game, given that they've had quite a lot of fouls for the past 3 quarters.
And I think that really is a sign of a strategic switch, and I think that has been working out for Bath so far.
Well, with 6 points the difference and only just over 5 minutes remaining, you know, a Bath feeling comfortable in this position. Obviously, they'd like to be a little bit closer or on top, but it's definitely a deficit, a smaller deficit than what it was.
Yeah, I think the crowd here is going to be willing on Bath, and you know, when it's a tight game, you always feel like the team behind is going to up the ante a little bit, try to pull it back.
Timeout is over, both teams come out.
There goes the confidence right there from Bath.
How important are those little team talks?
Very, I can feel it's very, because it really helps you restructure the whole team strategy and how everyone's mindset, just in case like people get in, like the score would get into people's head.
Yeah.
And I feel like those talks are fairly important to get people to reset and like refresh themselves.
Do you think Bath are going to enjoy playing with a little chip on their shoulder in these sort of dying moments of the game?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
we see some teams always seem to like coming from behind.
Yeah, I know these girls will be expecting more of themselves from this game.
Ooh, careful. Bath has been trying to increase the pace given that. Ooh,
That's
tough
an
shot.
airball, unfortunately. No chance for a rebound there. Tough little floater, doesn't land. The pass goes into the middle. It's a great pass. And the
good finish.
That makes it a 4-point game.
16 for Bath, playing an instrumental role in that.
Absolutely.
Yep, Alina's doing great. MARJON getting a bit of a hurry on their minds. Trying to shoot those far shots.
Possibly forcing up the shot that they may not be so comfortable with.
Good passes right there.
It's very much so a two-possession game right now. The
Shots
shot goes up.
Oh, unfortunately.
It's a bad miss.
Number
14 charging in again.
She's just not slowing down, is she?
She
She
really
is not
isn't.
slowing down. I mean, certainly the MVP of this game.
I think it'll
Let's
be
see if
her,
Bath
actually.
can turn it around.
Ooh. Rebounds get in.
I think the ref should really call a travel there, but he's going to call a jump ball. And that is going to be a Bath ball.
Game's actually getting quite intense, to be fair.
It is. It's getting exciting in these last 4 minutes.
Come on, Kira with the 3 again. Oh, unlucky. Close
Very
one,
difficult
though.
to use the backboard when you shoot from that angle.
That's true.
As we've seen a lot of the three-point shooting has come off the backboard today, so difficult shot. Big energy from
Good
the
steal.
big energy from
Come on.
Bath
14.
has translated
Yes,
into points.
Massive 2 points for Bath there.
Big 2 points, reduces it to a 4-point lead once again.
That was a really good steal by Serene right there. Would have been out.
One of the first slip-ups by number 14, who had praised so highly.
Certainly, I think she is starting to tire out now. I think we perhaps said that a little earlier, but she does look slightly sluggish out there currently. Perhaps she needs just a couple of minutes off.
Because she had basically no rest break this whole game, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
She's played every single second.
it's difficult to keep the pace up for 40 minutes of basketball. The shot goes up. Unfortunately, it did not hit the rim, so it's a shot clock violation.
So that didn't count, right?
Unfortunate by Bath there. They look visibly frustrated after that, but
yeah,
they've got to make sure they bounce back here as MARJON.
it's good hustle for the rebound, but
on the attack.
unfortunately did not matter.
Ooh, another jump ball, having MARJON with the possession
This has got to be a
time.
record.
Yeah, have either of you managed to keep count? I certainly haven't.
I'm telling you, girls have so much more jump ball than guys from experience.
And why do you think that is?
Because sometimes girls, they just get so aggressive in their heads, and they would just want to snatch the ball no matter how.
Yeah. I think it could also be potentially.
There we foul. First foul for Bath in this quarter, I think.
The Bath players visibly shocked.
I think it could be also partially to do with the pace of the game. I think if you watch when you watch the men's game, it can be a lot quicker and not so much time for contesting a ball like that. You know?
Yeah.
Sure. And that I can give that. That's like a huge difference between guys and girls playing in the games.
Ball going into the crowd there.
Luthia with the shock.
It's
Shock catch.
Good defense from the Bath girls.
Yeah, because Luthia was also one of our players last year. So.
Into the corner with number 14. She's going to look to beat her defender.
Oh,
elbows.
Bath having the possession of the ball.
I think the call is out of bounds.
Bath really bringing the deficit back down here. There's another chance.
The ball swings back round. And the drive into the middle.
Oh, close one by Alina. Blocks it again.
Unfortunately, loses the ball.
Yeah, but she has like two people on her, so it was quite tough.
Another mistake by 14. Oh no. Marjon managed
Being
to
considered
maintain.
a tip off by the Bath girls. Number 14 getting slightly frustrated.
Ooh, Marjon having the strong drives in.
Nice
that is a strong
move.
drive in.
Her and
That's a good
14
layup.
has been having really strong drive-ins.
Giving them a little bit of breathing room there. Katie careless with the hands there.
Another drive-in by number 14.
And you always trust her to finish the easy layups
And
there.
just like that, Marjon have re-extended the lead to 8.
Leads back up to 8. Looking a bit more comfortable for Marjon.
Ooh.
Should finish.
Nice put in by Katie. Katie just has to look for these small gaps, given that when she has the ball, she has like 3 people marking on her.
You see some of the Bath players maybe signalling for a timeout soon. It's good to see that there's that on-court discussion going around.
Yeah, well, we're into the last 2 minutes of the game, so
Final
each
minute,
team
in fact.
each team only has 2 timeouts they can call here. Marjon only 1, of course, because they've
Having
used 2
50
already.
seconds left, a bit under. Martha with
Shots
the
up.
shots.
Oh,
Oh!
huge three.
That was such a good 3, pulling the points back to 6-point
Makes it a
They'll
difference.
call the
3-point game.
timeout.
Calling a timeout.
That is Marjon's
You
final
can see the
timeout.
Bath players screaming for that timeout after the 3-pointer was sunk.
That is Marjon's final timeout. A 3-point lead, certainly surmountable. Technically a one possession game.
Like how Martha's shot just now was so smooth and so effortless, and just somehow it got in.
It certainly got the crowd
Yeah,
rolled
off
up,
the
didn't
bank
it?
once again.
Crazy confidence for the team as well.
Yeah.
Again,
Well,
never-
it's an
never
exciting
seen so many
finale to what
3-point
was,
shots come off the bank.
yeah.
Certainly exciting finale.
The game was certainly a little bit more open in the third quarter, but as we've got 44 seconds left on the clock, it's all to play for.
Yeah, 44
I
seconds.
think they might even catch up, to be fair, and
It's
play an even game.
it's 2 shot clocks.
Do you think
Left.
Bath will look to sort of push it to overtime, or do you reckon they'll go for the win?
I think
Still plenty of time left in the game to.
I think if I were the Bath girls right now, I would
I'll
be
try to push
taking.
for a win, actually.
I'd be
no?
taking any shot I could.
Yeah.
We know that
So
there's been a lot of turnovers this game,
let's
so
go, Team Bath.
I'd be looking for a 2-for-1 if I was Bath right now.
They'll have to
Um,
hustle quite hard, actually, given that the time's quite tight as well.
So Marjon are going to be taking it from the half court for 14 seconds. They have a choice. They can take it from the baseline for 24 or half court for 14. Looks like they're going to be aggressive here.
They are.
No time to waste, no energy to waste. 14 trying to hold up the play for Marjon.
Ooh.
Unfortunate there, Serene, to give away a foul. That's their second of the quarter.
38 left on the clock if you're listening on radio or on Campus TV watching in. An exciting finale to the game here.
foul, of course, going to restore the shot clock to 14 seconds, which is not good for Bath.
Serene coming off the court for Francesca, number 6 going on.
Possibly some foul trouble. Although, of course, 38 seconds, not long to give away.
No change to the
Foul
shot.
made
clock
for
either.
number 13 for Bath.
Now, this is an interesting strategy. I wonder whether this is from the coach or if this is by accident, but
Pulling off fouls, right?
fouls, of course, stop the clock, and
Ooh, and that
regained
Bath has
possession
to
and
that does
They
give
should
her
all
a
run it.
chance to
Alina
pull it
goes
back.
up.
There
Gets
you
the
go,
two.
And she's made it. There's a two possession. There's two
Bath should
possessions left
tighten
in
up.
the game.
They have 30 seconds left.
No time
And,
to celebrate.
Bath will really want to score.
Bath with a quite harsh defense, actually.
That is a foul, and that's the 4th foul.
They should really watch it right now. If
That's
not,
the
their
way
free
it
throws are going to come in.
An
Goes the way
offensive
above.
foul. The referee has called an offensive foul. So that's another turnover for MARJON.
Just under 20 seconds left.
And the shot goes up. It's an air ball, unfortunately. They have 14 seconds. They need one more
Just
shot.
over 10 seconds left here. 1 point in the game.
Going to need a big steal here, or they're going to need to foul. She should foul quickly.
Nice one. There you go, the strategy right there. Of
It's a
keeping
jump
the
ball.
fouls.
8 seconds left.
No, sorry, it was a foul.
Now 4 fouls on Bath.
They need one more foul to regain possession of the ball.
Marjon put the ball in play.
And they're
14
gonna
trying to hold on to
want a foul
possession.
here.
4.
4 seconds. So the strategy here is for
Fouls.
the to get the rebound, call the timeout, and to hopefully set up a play to win the
To
game.
win it.
But
Well,
it
it's
is
a very-
running down to the wire.
It's very exciting, isn't it?
It is very
It is,
exciting.
it
You wouldn't be able to ride it any better, you might say, if you're a
This
Bath
is why
or
we play the
Marjon
game,
fan.
guys. This is why we play the game.
Super. There goes a 1-point win for Marjon.
There we go. A
To be
good
fair,
game.
Bath did a really good job this quarter, though.
Awesome.
And I'm going to be taking my leave now.
Thank you very much for joining
Thank you,
us here. A great game. Very
Great
good
game,
insight there
and,
here at Founders Hall. An unfortunate
great to talk
loss.
to you
An
guys.
unfortunate loss.
Very close loss as well, so. But well done to all the girls. They did a magnificent job.
Yeah, excellent game. And do you think Bath could have expected any more out of that?
I feel like they'll have to talk about more their team strategies together, but overall they did a really good job.
Yeah, and we talked a bit in the game about such a big deficit they put up last week. Is there any disappointment? I mean, of course, there's disappointment of any loss, but after such an extensive win last week, would they have been expecting more?
I feel like after such a big win last week, they'll have, and this game kind of like humbled them down, but then in sort of both good and bad ways. In good ways to like have their mentality back together and make sure don't be too.
Good to have potentially a close loss in the long run to make sure. Again, those are the games you've got to win if you want to go all the way. In terms of like an MVP for the game, I think we're pretty unanimous in the studio
On
for
number 14
yeah,
for
number
the
14.
Marjon kids.
I thought she had physicality and good ball control, didn't she? If you could choose a standout player for Bath, any particular?
I think Serena and Kira and Alina played quite well. And given that at
Very
the
well.
first quarter, Serena put up quite a few shots. And Alina and Martha both had good plays, given that they're also both quite experienced players.
There were some impressive threes being shot in that final quarter as well by
Yeah,
Bath, weren't
by
there?
Kira right there. She's also one of the main 3-point shooters that we have, so
Yeah.
quite proud of her for that.
So you were part of the team last year. Are you injured at the moment?
Yeah, before like during previous season I injured my back, so that's why I stopped playing. That applied for me and Luthia, the one on the benches just now.
So do you think injuries could be something that might affect Bath going on later into the season? It's a very new team. And
It's a very new team, and given that this year we recruited more players, so the impact that we have on injuries will be less. Given that if some players are off and on, like we can always switch overs, because this has been a very big problem for us last year. Given that at one point we only had 8 players on the team because most
Yeah.
of us were injured.
so any free options on the bench. It's not an ideal position to put yourself in, is it?
Exactly. So yeah.
So we've got the men's game coming up next. We've got them warming up at the moment. We'll have the men's 2s against the MARJON 1s. The MARJON 1s managed to beat the Bath 1s earlier in the season, so we could see a high-scoring game. And we'll be live streaming that game in just a second. But first, thank you very much.